calling a celebrity washed or claiming they've fallen off has just become a sport. It's ridiculous how fast people can grow and just fall off. One day an artist racks up millions of streams, the next they're barely shy of that, and suddenly everyone is acting like their career is over. Ice Spice is the perfect example of this. She exploded onto the scene, demanding conversations everywhere, but now let's just say things ain't looking as bright.
The fall off of Ice Spice needs to be studied because this is crazy. Last year around this time, she was the most poppin' artist on TikTok, and that meant that she was the most poppin' on Spotify as well, because all these people would listen to her viral songs on here and then go on to Spotify to listen to her some more. And I already know people are going to be like, oh, 60 million monthly listeners is not falling off or whatever, but you need to remember, this is someone who at one point had 30 million, maybe even 40, 50 million. And you can see her latest song right there, Give Me a Light, got 8 million streams. Look at everything else that she was dropping before.
Ice Spice has been continuously disappointing her fans. It all started with the Y2K album, to be honest, and after that she has received a lot of criticism. You'd think that she would learn from this, but her recent concert tells otherwise. She showed up 25 minutes late, performed 3 songs, and then had her mic turned off. The crowd obviously wasn't too impressed with this, but can you blame them? Some people flew across the globe to see her only to say, sorry, it was my birthday. And that's not even a valid excuse. You knew it was your birthday beforehand, so plan better and respect your audience. I just want to add something. Spending $300 to watch her perform for 10 minutes is pretty whack, even if you're going to just see some cheeks. Well, what's left of it after the Ozempic claims?
Breaking news, this is a new picture of Ice Spice, and she looks like she's gotten a little skinnier. I hope this is not an Ariana Grande situation because it's starting to look like it. Looking kind of sick at this point. But alright, I guess if that's how she wants to look, that's how she wants to look.
But that's not the only red flag. Her social media presence is slipping.
My God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ice Spice must have really pissed y'all off because she done lost 540,000 followers in the last 12 days on Instagram. Yesterday alone, she lost 8,000 followers. Now, this entire situation is literally also crazy, and it's coming shortly after Cleotrapa did a story time on TikTok detailing why her and Ice Spice are no longer friends. To be honest, Ice has been relatively quiet regarding the situation. I mean, she did do a little Twitter spaces about it, but she didn't really say much.
Maybe people are finally realizing her content isn't evolved and it's the same flow, the same lyrics, the same baddie persona. It's really getting old. The jokes that made her stand out at first ain't holding up anymore. Even her fans are noticing. I saw one comment that said her songs don't even hit on mute. Harsh, but not entirely wrong. And then there are the sales. Her deluxe album barely made 5,000 copies in the first week. Even the original project only managed to get around 30,000. These numbers are underwhelming, especially for someone with millions of monthly listeners. Whether it's her label dropping the ball or fans just losing interest, the momentum just isn't there anymore. The music itself feels uninspired. Early on, if I'm correct, her tracks had more energy and personality. Now it's like she's on autopilot, recycling the same beats and giving us some predictable bars about farts as usual. Meanwhile, the drill that once helped her become so popular is losing its edge. Trends move pretty fast and Ice Spice isn't keeping up. Artists that do stay relevant is the ones that evolve with time, like Drake for example. That said, it doesn't help that most of her success was built on her twerking and her body, and now that the ice is melting, her career is solely based on the music she produces. But if she wants to stay relevant in the game, she has to grow. The one-dimensional baddie act won't last forever, and it's clearly not cutting anymore. She could try maybe a new sound, deeper lyrics, or even shifting the image could make a big difference in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Is Ice Spice on the decline, or does she have what it takes to bounce back? Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We're going to be hitting 1000k subscribers hopefully this year. Let's get it. Catch you on the next one. Bye.